Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Anyone who's watching this video that feels offended and feels upset and feels some type of way, or they feel like I'm talking about them, I don't care if you're a YouTuber or an influencer, whatever the fuck. If you're watching this and you feel attacked, hi bitch! You should, because you're a fucking fraud. It's a scam. Run, bitch, run! Hi, my wonderful sweet babies. It's Destined Choice. So I'm going to be enjoying my grape tomatoes. I'm going to be dragging the fuck out of a lot of people. Now, long story short, I'm going to be dropping a lot of fucking names because I really just don't give a fuck. And the old me is about to come back real quick. Because long story short, people want to fucking play with me. Now, this whole situation happened literally a month ago, but I've been trying to process it for the past month, and now I'm ready to talk about it. So long story short, y'all read that title and that thumbnail. And basically, a lot of YouTubers, hell, pastors, influencers, people who have a platform are basically trying to play the fuck out of y'all. And some of these influencers have even gotten some of y'all cousins, uncles, this person, that person on board. Overall, y'all gonna see where I'm coming from. So long story short, basically I got sucked into a fucking pyramid scheme without even realizing it. So here's a good gist of what's going on. So long story short, if y'all didn't notice, I promoted 1 or 2 times a product that I was pretty much using, which was basically a CBD oil or, for example, a detox tea. Now, long story short, there's a lot of these companies that sell health and wellness products. A lot of these companies specialize in shampoos, CBD products, health benefits products.
He goes a NutriBurst right here, okay? 72 minerals, 10 vitamins, 22 phyto.
Now, here's a list of these companies. Now, what do all these companies have in common? They're all MLMs. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are familiar with the infamous name MLM. Now, if you don't know what an MLM is, it's basically a multi-level marketing business. So there are people who basically work for MLM and then they literally sit up here and go around telling people, oh, I have my own business. Oh, I have my own store. I have my own online shop.
Industry to be able to work from home. Imagine how many people are overworked and underpaid. Imagine how many people who have, kids who are getting ready for prom. They have kids that are getting ready to go off to college. What if because, you introduced them to this opportunity, they're now able to afford to be able to send that kid to college. Introduce this opportunity to everyone that you know. And listen, it won't be for everybody, but there are going to be a few people that says, you know what, thank you for this opportunity. And they're going to partner with you. And when they partner with you, guess what? You're going to earn a 50% commission. And listen, guys, that is unlimitedly. You can earn unlimited fast start.
So we have absolutely loved this opportunity. We've gotten to go on cruises. We've gotten to travel. If it's something you've ever thought about, or even right now, if it's the first time you've ever seen this and you're like, what in the world is that? Come join our group, ask all the questions that you have, and we'll help you out.
We have a Cadillac incentive program. So when you get halfway up into the company, you get paid for a Cadillac.
Responding to people's messages, helping people get their business started. You guys, it gets me so excited. But the reason I was able to do 5K in 23 days.
Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. You're not, bitch, okay? You're a part of a pyramid scheme. Now, let me just be very clear. Not all MLMs are bad. Just majority of them are fucking shady. So let me tell you guys how I got stuck into it. So long story short, I basically got a random text message from a friend from high school, right? I'm going to call her Chrissy. She's the one who got me on board. And the reason why I'm nicknaming her Chrissy is because this bitch had this crazy obsession with Chris Brown back when we was in high school. So long story short, Chrissy randomly texted me out of the blue. Haven't spoken to this bitch like literally rarely ever. Like I knew her in high school. We were friends in high school. And that was pretty much it. So she randomly texts me and says, hey Choice, what's good? Add some money on top of that YouTube money you're already making. You trying to make some money? And I'm like, elaborate. So she says, basically her and her team are basically selling tea and they're selling CBD products and they're really about, changing lives. And they're basically really about trying to get some money, basically. Like, it's all about saving lives, health and wellness, and it's long story short, all about the people. They're for the people. So basically, I'm like, elaborate, tell me more. She says, okay, well, me and my team, we're in a Zoom chat. There's like a 50-person Zoom chat right now. You can join and hear what they're talking about, and they'll explain it to you like around 7 p.m. at night. And I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't feel like going to no damn Zoom chat. So she says, okay, no problem. I'll just call you. So she randomly calls me and says, oh, so yeah, Troyce, let me just tell you about my business that I'm running. My company specializes in selling detox tea products, you know, milkshakes, CBD products, this, that, and the fourth. And I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds interesting. So I say, okay, explain to me, like, how do y'all really make money off of it? How do y'all profit off of this? Now, mind you, she never told me this was a MLM, because the word MLM overall has a bad connotation. So she says, okay, we do this, we do that. Basically, you know, we sign with the company. You know, you come under my team, I sign you under it. A lot of celebrities are a part of it, which is true. A lot of celebrities are a part of it. And then, boom, guess what? I recruit you, and then, you know, you are part of the team, and then, boom, you get some inventory, you get some products, and then all you got to do is just promote it on your story, promote it on your Instagram, promote it to friends, you know, and then, boom, those people that you sell to become your clients, and then basically, if they like the results they see from the tea, that if they see that they're losing weight, then, boom, you basically have clients now. Like, they want to come back to you and buy more products from you. And I'm like, interesting. So this is all about, like, health and wellness and helping people. And she's like, yeah, Troyce, because, you know, like, I've been watching your videos, and I've seen that you're all about, like, health now and wellness now, and you're really, like, serious about, like, your weight loss and all that stuff. And I was really, you know, wondering, you know, if you would be a part of my team, because, you know, we could really be out here getting this money together. And I'm like, She seems credible, because in high school she was a very nice person. And also, one thing that was very essential to this whole story is the fact that she's actually very privileged. So she comes from a very privileged background. She lives literally in a triple garage house. She has like $6 million in a trust fund. She overall just has a very financially stable family. Like, her family runs a fucking... Like, they're big in real estate, basically. So she basically grew up very, very privileged. So I'm like, oh man, this girl not gonna lie to me. She don't seem like she on some scammery shit. You know, she grew up privileged. I'm sure she don't have a reason to lie. You know, if she grew up privileged and she's trying to bring me on, that already shows that, you know, she probably is serious, and this business that she's a part of is probably legit. Right? I say, okay, cool. So she gives me this long sob story saying, man, I was depressed. You know, I was fat. I was lazy. You know, I had black, dark spots on my face. But when I started drinking this tea, you know, this tea was, like, really changing my life. I was getting so healthy. I was doing this and this and this and that. I'm like, oh, wow. So this product, this tea is really helping you, because everyone knows that when you detox your body, it's good for you, because you get rid of all the nasty chemicals, because we all know that our laundry detergents, our perfumes, our soaps probably have a lot of dangerous chemicals in it. So when you drink detox tea and overall detox, or even if you drink like 8 bottles of water a day and you're shitting every day, that means you're getting rid of all those chemicals and all that waste that's building up into your skin. Right? So she's telling me the importance of detox and giving me a sob story, telling me, oh, my friend is a part of it too. You know, my friend put me onto the business. She makes $25K a week off of selling product, and all she does is promote it on her Instagram story. And I'm like, wow, you're making all this money just from, like, promoting products? That's amazing.
The tea that I was talking about. So this is the tea that I was using. This is sold out all the time.
Order it and try it out, but now it is there. This is there, and so is the IASO raspberry tea. It's there for y'all to purchase now. Y'all can click the link in my description box, and y'all be able to order yourself.
All these teas, I use it. I use it. And on top of that, just because I work for the company, I don't get this stuff for free. I know it's expensive, but your big sis, I'm with you. I spend over $200 a month on the tea, because I like to get 2 or 3 of these, because I go through it fast. I look good. I look good. Okay? Look at my waist.
See, and if someone wants to order, they just go on your website, and TLC packages the order, ships it out for you. So you basically have to do nothing. All you have to do is say, hey, I use these, they're amazing, and show your results. And TLC does everything else. If you have a problem, you call customer service.
In this business, I know a girl right now, right hand to God, and I don't play with my God. In 6 months, she has made over $500,000. Y'all are hearing these numbers right, man. $500,000 from retail, in retail sales. They gave her a website like they're going to give you, like they gave me a scan. She started using the CBD tea, and her skin cleared up because it works from the inside out. It detoxes your body.
And a wise woman once told me, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, you know what? She doesn't have a reason to lie to me. Let me join. Let me get on it. Because, like I said, she fed me a long sob story about how she was depressed and how she's making mad money now and how she don't depend on her parents for nothing. And she even told me how she makes $1,000 a week. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So So she says, Troyce, with your platform, you're very talented. You're good at what you do. I really feel like, if you promote it on your platform, you can make a lot of sales. It's not like just like, I just make money, you make money. Because, obviously, me signing you, I'm making money off of you. I'm making residual off of you. But you're also making money for yourself. So I feel like, interesting. Sounds interesting. You know what? Let me sign up. So we were literally on FaceTime for like an hour. She was barely making eye contact. It didn't seem too sketchy because I thought she was just nervous and had anxiety. So she wasn't like really making eye contact. She was just like, yeah, like, you make money. I have like this amount of people on my team. And basically she told me she had 5 people on her team, right? She has 5 people on her team. So then I'm like, okay, cool. Let me sign up. Me stupidly not caring to do research because I think that I can trust this girl because I went to high school with her and me and her were mad cool. Even though me and her had barely ever fucking spoke after high school. So, long story short, we literally are on the phone and she's literally coaching me through everything, telling me that she's going to be my coach. She's going to teach me how to promote products. She's going to teach me how to get some inventory, blase, right? So we're on the phone and she's doing, I'm on the computer and I'm doing my due diligence. I'm typing stuff. I'm submitting my information. Long story short, I'm typing my address, my mailing information, this and this and that. And then she also says, like, literally while I'm on the phone, like while I'm signing up under her team, she says,
Oh, and also forgot to mention, there's a $46 fee.
I was like, okay, whatever. And then I basically just connect my card, and then she says,
oh yeah, and monthly, like, yeah, you're going to be charged monthly because, technically you have to, constantly get charged monthly so that way they can send you, like, a starter kit of samples.
So that way you can give them out to your friends and stuff. Or, I'm like, whatever. I'm just connected to a credit card that I don't really use. So I'm like, okay, $46 fee every month. It's not that serious. Starter kit, whatever. So basically, the starter kit comes with like samples. It has a whole bunch of samples in it, which is basically CBD oils, tea pouches, things that I can give out, brochures, so I can hand out to my friends or people that I know personally, right?
Sample NRG, herbal instant tea, all of those things comes in your package when you become a IBO for the Total Life Changes TLC distributor. Okay, so basically those are the things that come in the package, and I love the bracelet.
So then I'm like, okay, cool, I'm in, I sign up, and basically she told me,
oh yeah, and when you're done, you can even find YouTuber friends that you want to recruit.
So now that I've recruited you, Troyce, that means you're part of my team now, and now you're my priority. Just like you're signed, I have you and like 4 other people on my team. So now if you want, you could recruit other YouTuber friends, and you guys can get like a whole bunch of sales popping. And Troyce, you could literally make like 80 grand a month. Like you can make a lot of money. And I'm like, okay, sounds interesting. She seems a little bit too heavy trying to tell me the fact that I'm going to make X amount of money. I know her from high school. She seems cool. She's never really been a shady person in the past, so I don't have a reason not to trust her. I was wrong. Now, after I sign up under her team, basically I find out that literally as I'm about to check out, I'm literally going through the 9, 10, 11 steps, signing up, putting my information, putting this, putting that. And then, boom, we get to the final step. And she says, oh yeah, and also you have to, buy your own inventory. Which means I have to buy the products from the actual site. And basically, that's my inventory. And mind you, the company I'm talking about is TLC. That's the inventory company. That's the MLM company that I'm talking about. Yes. So long story short, she told me that I have to buy my own product. I have to stock my own inventory. And basically, I had to spend money out of my own pocket just to stock up on inventory.
Because I work for the company, I don't get this stuff for free. I know it's expensive, but your big sis, I'm with you. I spent over $200 a month. I'm with you. I spent over $200 a month. I spent over $200 a month. I spent over $200 a month on the tea because I like to get 2 or 3 of these because I go through it fast.
I'm like, whatever. You know what? This is an investment. It's not that serious. And she's like, yeah, it's just an investment. You're investing into yourself. There's nothing wrong with investing into yourself. So basically, I spend like literally like $300 worth of products to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Like I'm buying coffees, I'm buying teas, I'm buying a CBD oil, and I'm buying this infamous drink called a NutriBurst, which basically gives you like a whole bunch of energy, and it's basically like a pre-workout in a bottle that you drink. You take a shot of it every fucking day, and basically gives you mad fucking energy. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I spent $300. I'm like, you know what? I just got paid. I got the money. Let me just buy it. She just told me I'm investing in myself. Let me just do it. So, boom. I spent $300 buying products from my inventory to give out and to promote, because for me, the inventory was for me to promote. That was my way of using the product and then also promoting it and then also giving some out to friends just so I can get like potential clients like that want to buy off of my link. So we created my link, we created my personalized link, she sent it to me, and then boom. That's when she tells me, okay, cool, now if anyone wants to buy from you, if you're using a product or if you're holding something in your video or drinking something in your video or holding this in your video, just tell people to go to your link in your description down below, your bio, and tell them to buy it off your link. And basically, she says that I get $20 off of each product that somebody buys off of me. So mind you, these products are fucking expensive, and I didn't even realize that until like afterwards. Like I see that the products are a little bit expensive. Like it's literally like $45 for like a 25 sachet bag of tea. So I'm like, these products are expensive, but they do work. You know, I have tried the tea before in the past. The tea does work, and I bought several other products because I wanted to see if they work. Now, after one day of us being on the phone and her explaining everything to me and me joining her team, she tells me, oh yeah, and also, you know, don't forget, you know, make sure you recruit other YouTuber friends. Like if you have any other YouTuber friends that you know, or any other influencer friends, or anyone that's interested, you know, particularly, you know, YouTuber friends or influencers, you know, sign them up under you, and then guess what? When they sign people up, you can make residual income. So, you know, when you're able to make residual income, that's like a good way to get paid. So, fuck, a fly. So you're like able to get paid. So basically, you know, when you sign those people up and they sign people up under them, you can make residual income off them, the people they sign up, then the people they sign up, then the people they sign up, then the people they sign up. So yeah, you get the gist of everything. So for me, I'm just like, you know what, doesn't sound too shady, doesn't sound too bad, sounds interesting, but doesn't sound too bad. But I'm also saying, okay, you know what, that sounds interesting, but integrity comes first, and I want to try the products before I care to promote it, because I'm just like, you know what, I want to try the products, I want to see if the products actually work before I promote them. Let me just see, let me just try the tea, let me just try this, let me just try that, let me see if it works, let me just try it all out before I even waste my time and even promote it. And then she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand. Mind you, this is literally the day after I signed up under her team. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, you know, I am your coach, and I do understand that, you know, integrity comes first. Like, she had the voice of disappointment. Like, yeah, I understand, integrity comes first. You want to try all the products, I understand. But, you know, when you eventually do find YouTuber friends that you want to sign up, you know, just let me know, and I can definitely, like, help you hook them up and sign them up so that way they can start selling, and then they can sign up people, because, you know, you guys have platforms. And I'm like, okay. Like, she just kept pushing the fact that she wanted me to get influencers signed under me. So, I'm up here, and then the influencers are down here, down here. So you see, you get it? I'm up here, sign 2 people. Like she specifically kept saying, sign 2 people. I'm up here, they're down here. Up here, down here. You get it? A fucking triangle. So basically what I concluded is, okay, the products work, I like the products, so it doesn't seem too bad. If the products work and the products are good, it doesn't seem too bad, right? She randomly texts me and says, oh yeah, and don't forget, you know, if you're going to sign up your influencer friends, this is the second time she's saying this, She told me this literally the day after I signed up, and now she's telling me this again 2 days later. So she literally tells me, oh yeah, don't forget, if you want, you know, if you want to make way more money, you want to unlock 5 different ways to get paid, you know, make sure, you know, you sign up other influencers, because if you sign up 2 other influencers, you can unlock 5 different ways to get paid. And also, when you get to a certain level, and they sign people, and you get to a point where you literally have like at least 100, 200, whatever amount she said people under you, and they're under that person, and that collectively is like 100 people, and they're making a lot of sales, you can get a residual check. Yes, the company will legitimately send you a check where literally every month they'll send you $2,000 every month just because you are such a good asset to the company. And I'm like, okay, interesting. Like, they're really about to give me a $2,000 a month check just for being a good asset and just for selling. Sounds interesting. And then I'm starting to question her because she's literally pushing the fact that she wanted to sign influencers.
Because take the time to read this real quick. There's a reason why y'all don't remember me promoting them, because I didn't really want to give them much promotion because I wanted time to figure it out because she was acting shady.
So then I told my friends, oh yeah, by the way, like my friends are also YouTubers. Oh, if y'all want to buy products, I'm not recruiting them. I'm just telling them if y'all want to buy CBD products, just let me know because that's what they specialize in. You know, I'm now ambassador for them. You know, if y'all are interested, let me know. And one of my friends immediately called me out and basically said, nigga, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is an MLM. And I was like, yikes, how did you know? And she was like, Well, technically, there's a whole hate community, like a whole smear campaign about MLMs all over YouTube. Why are you selling products for a company? Like, why are you literally getting paid off a commission? I don't think that's worth it. And I was like, well, I mean, it seems worth it to me. There are people who are literally like making like 40 grand a week, 30 grand a week, 10 grand a week, and all they're really doing is promoting the product. Like, it doesn't seem shady. Like, all you really do is promote the product, and if people buy, then boom, you get the commission. And I personally tried the product, so the product seemed fine. So she's like, yeah, I'm good, Choice. I'm not going to support a company that literally plays their employees. So when it comes to MLMs, they're basically looking for people who aren't under a salary. Like, they don't give you a salary, they don't give you no W-9, none of that. You're basically just a random person. Anybody can sign up. Like, if I want to, I can sign you up, your brother up, your sister up, your cousin up. And then basically, if y'all start selling from me, y'all can get $20 commission off of each product that y'all sell. And then also, I'll make residual income. I'll make a percentage off of every single one of y'all. Now, how does that sound fucking fair? So I started putting pieces together after my friend like went off on me, was trying to explain to me how this sounds a little bit suspect. And I was like, look, if they do something shady, I'll be the first to tell you. This don't seem wrong at all. It seems like all I'm really doing is just promoting, right? There's no shame in just promoting a product that really works, considering that I've used it for like 1 or 2 days. And then, guess what happens? Long story short, this is literally me being within 5 days of the company, and she randomly just stops like checking up on me. Like, she used to check up on me like all the time. Like, from day 1 to day 4, she was checking up on me, and then she like got to a point where she was giving me one-word answers. Because I told her, oh wait, somebody just bought, because I promoted the link one time on my Instagram story. Like, one time on my Instagram story. So I told her, someone just bought an essential oil off of my name, so why does it say that I only got like nothing off of that? And then basically she told me, oh yeah, the essential oil, you only gonna make like $45 off of that. And this is when I'm starting to be like, huh? So she was like, yeah, you're only going to make like $45 off of the essential oil, because the essential oil is like one of the cheapest products on the site, and the essential oil is probably like only $18. So I'm like, that makes sense. Okay, interesting, because that makes sense considering the essential oil is cheap. So that's probably why I'm not going to make that much, but since the products are expensive, someone only bought essential oil, and since essential oils aren't known for being too expensive, it's kind of weird that I'm not making any type of commission off of that. She's like, oh yeah, you're only making like $3 to $4, but that's okay. You know, try to sell the tea, try to sell the pre-workout shakes, try to sell that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then I got to a point where someone actually bought hand sanitizer, because the MLM site that I was working for, they also sold hand sanitizer, and hand sanitizer is literally like $10, which is literally cheap. And I was like, someone just bought hand sanitizer off my name, so do I make $45 off of that, just like how I do off the essential oil? And she was like, oh no, you don't get paid for that. So I'm literally just like, I literally text her, like we're literally texting, like she stopped picking up the phone, and I'm literally texting her, and I'm just like, oh, that's weird, but okay. And then she basically replies, yes, sir. So I'm like, interesting. That's very interesting that literally one of the first red flags was when she didn't tell me that while I was signing up under her name. She didn't tell me. She waited till I was at my computer to tell me, oh yeah, and there's a fee. And then she waited till the end of me signing up to be like, oh yeah, and you also have to stock up on your own inventory. And then collectively I spent like $300 just trying to invest into inventory and just trying to work. So I'm like, okay, this is not making no fucking sense. And plus, also, she also makes a check just from signing me up. So she makes money just from getting me signed up under her team. She makes money just from me paying for the starter kit, which is like $46. And then every month they send me like a little miniature starter kit with free samples to give out. So she makes money off of me signing up, money off the little free sample kit that I get every month, that I'm paying $46 for. And then she's also making money off of my sales. I start connecting the dots like literally within like 5 to 6 days. And I'm like, yo, this sounds like a fucking scam. This is not making any sense. So I started doing my due diligence and doing more research, which I should have did before. I started doing more research. And I started seeing like a lot of other videos of people saying, it's not worth it, don't do it.
There's financial advisors with PhDs out there who do agree that MLMs are not sustainable in the long run, and a lot of people don't make money from them. Like, on average, people at the very bottom make like $87 a month, which, yeah, $87, that's a good chunk of change, right? Who wouldn't want $87 extra a month? But also you have to buy products, and it ranges from $2.99, $100, like hundreds of dollars worth of products, and you have to buy products in order to get to the higher levels, because how can you promote something and sell something if you don't have it yourself or try it yourself? So it is just like so crazy to me how they work. Feel free to say no, but listen first to the business opportunity. It's seriously amazing, and I want to share this gift with people. When would be a good time to chat about it? And then yesterday, she said, hey babe, did you have time to think about my offer? It's the perfect time to start with all of us staying home and having free time.
But then I see a lot of other videos of people saying, oh yeah, TLC is great.
You know, most web designers are going to charge you about $500 to $1,000 for a website. Total Life Changes is going to give you your website for $49.95, and you get your whole kit of products to try, to promote, to recommend to people. So this is literally the best opportunity for you to be able to, you know, work from home, make money from home. We literally get paid every single day.
People pants loose, yeah. Girl, I lose weight. Some lucha yeah. Oh God, it's that people look at. I'm gonna take a one like a capsule a day. People look at. Why does this taste body? But who's a girl now gonna get tiny? See, yeah. Lucha bird.
Y'all, this was higher, but again, somebody left my team, and then I had some a refund. So this was like $300. So now this is $200. We still have a few more days. Every single week I'm making more and more money. So far in 1 month, I've made $1,644 in my first month. That's how much I've made off of my website.
I don't know how to think or what to think, and I'm automatically starting to assume that I literally just got fucking played by some bitch that I haven't spoken to like consistently since high school. Like, I'm thinking that she's genuine, that she really want to take me on. I'm thinking these products are all about health and wellness. And also, one thing that really got me involved and made me interested about the company was the fact that celebrities are also into it. If y'all didn't know, Juju from Love and Hip Hop is also in it. So is Trina. Yes, Trina, the Diamond Princess, is out here in a fucking MLM scheme, is involved in this.
Traverse, you guys are missing it if you're not on it. And I have my NRG, which is my absolute favorite thing to take each and every morning. It gets me through the day. It helps me out. It motivates me. It turns me up from 0 to 100 really quick.
So, okay, this is not making no sense. So then I started doing more research and I started doing more due diligence, and I found out one of the top earners is a woman by the name of Stormy Wellington. Now, if I've never heard of Stormy Wellington, basically she's a ex-stripper. She used to be a stripper back in 2006 in Miami. She's a Haitian American, and basically she became a millionaire in a year just from selling like tea and pre-workout shakes, selling these products that I see on the screen. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. So if she's making, because she's done a lot of seminars, she's pretty popular. The Shade was posted her a few times, and I've automatically just assumed that she was just a self-made millionaire entrepreneur lady. Never knew what the fuck she did. I've seen her interviews before. She's gone viral a few times for her motivational speaking, and she even has like a whole campaign where she says that she's trying to turn 100 black families into millionaires. Like that. I think it's 1,000 black families. Like, her goal is to basically turn 1,000 black families into millionaires. So she goes around saying things like, I want to turn 1,000 black families into millionaires. She's also part of this scheme. So she likes to go around, do speech, do seminars, all that other shit. And I've watched them literally in the midst of me doing research and me starting to connect the dots. And I noticed that she loves feeding people a sob story the same way the bitch from high school, Chrissy, fed me a sob story. She was going around like literally Stormy Wellington, who's by the way the top earner. Yes, the top earner and #1 earner of all MLMs combined, like in the industry. She's literally doing seminars and speeches saying, I was a stripper. I had 3 kids at 14, 15, 16 years old. I had kids at 14 and 15. I made this much now. And then you got black families, desperate black families, immigrant families, Latino families, white families, literally like saying, yup, that's God. That's God, like clapping her, cheering her on, when in reality, she's feeding them a sob story so that way they can join her team.
But in TLC, you do one thing the right way, and you now have multiple streams of income. Go to 1,000 because I don't care if it's $1 to $20,000. You still get a 50% check match. And I'm using the number 10 for simplicity, but there's no cap as to how many times you can do this. That's right. No company can touch TLC's compensation. It's called the lifestyle bonus. And the lifestyle bonus comes when you hit the level of national director. National Director free website, right? Guys, everybody, how many of y'all have Instagram? How many of y'all got Facebook? Listen, y'all, you can send people to your TLC website. Watch this. TLC is gonna ship your customer the product. We ship it to about 150 countries. Yeah. We're not just limited. Yeah. Listen, y'all, do what I did in the beginning. Don't go to sleep until you get 5 sales a day. Yeah. So all you gotta do, y'all, is focus on the goal. Yeah. So TLC is different, y'all. Yeah. You can make a lot of money over here without even building a team at all. TLC is different, y'all. Yeah. You can make a lot of money over here without even building a team at all. In this kit, you got magazines and catalogs and little bracelets. We got some bracelets for y'all today. You get your applications, you get your brochure. So it's like, your business is ready to go. Who remembers the 2 words Mr. Simpson asked you to remember?
Residual income.
Come on with it. The third way that we get paid is called, what is it called, my friends? Residual income. To $20,000. You still get a 50% check match.
Okay, so y'all get the gist of what this woman is trying to do. So long story short, she's throwing out numbers like $5,000, $200, this, that, residual income, this, that. And then she also said in the video, you don't need to build a team in order to be successful.
TLC is different, y'all. You can make a lot of money over here without even building a team at all.
Which is interesting, but it makes no sense how the gist of the entire company is to make residual income and to sell. So technically, regardless if you don't build a team or not and you don't recruit people, she still makes a pretty penny. So long story short, you technically feel pressure to even have to recruit people, because regardless, at the end of this particular video, she basically told people to join her team.
Do the math. I get a 50% check match on level 2. So now the 10 done grew to 50, to 60. It's get in the business, get your 2 people in order to unlock the residual income with TLC.
Got me spitting out my damn tea!
So, I mean, this is just my conclusion. Like, she's basically telling all these desperate people to, oh, you don't need a team, but if you want this amount, this benefit, that benefit, get your 2 people. It's just like, wait. So the reason why she's successful is because she has literally 300,000 people under her. This is literally 10 years of her building up her clientele. So she has like over 100,000 people under her signed under her team. So the reason why she makes $100K a week is because she has X amount of people under her. So everybody who's listening to her seminars, they're going to want to be on her level, correct? So clearly, they're going to have to do what she did, which is sign as many people as possible. And guess what? Since you're under her, and if you sign as many people as possible, she makes more money. So she's making a percentage if you make tons of money. So that's why she had this whole campaign of, I'm going to turn a ton of black families into millionaires. Because here's the thing. If you become a millionaire off of this, she becomes 10 times richer because she's getting a percentage off of your millions. What the So it's just like, regardless if they don't have to build a team and they could just sell for themselves, you're still making a pretty penny. You're still making a good 10 to 20% off of each person that joins your team. Then when they stock up their inventory, and then when they recruit people, if they recruit people. So regardless, even if they don't recruit people, she still makes 2 different sources of income on each person. That's literally unfair considering they're doing all the work while she sits back and they do everything. They do everything and she sits back and chill. Now, this is overall very similar to what Chrissy did to me. It's just like, you can make a lot of money joining them. Just the problem is this. You might not make as much unless you follow her tips. That's why she's saying, okay, here's the first way, here's the second way, here's the third way, here's the fourth way. Unlock all these avenues. It's just like, at this point, you have to do what she did. So her profits are just going up every time you sell it to your friends, every person in that room that's buying it, and then when you have to stock up your inventory, and then the $40 fee. Think about it.
So are y'all catching on now? She has literally said out of her mouth that she has over 300,000 employees, 300,000 people on her team, and she apparently makes $100,000 a month. Now the girl who signed me up, she has 5 people on her team, and she told me that she makes $1,000 a month. So I'm like, this is all starting to make sense now. So Stormy Wellington, the top earner, one of the people who's a part of TLC, part of this MLM, she makes $100,000 a week.
President, vice president, you know, everything has a structure. In TLC, our structure is based on the power of two. In TLC, our structure is based on the power of two. In TLC, our structure is based on the power of two. Y'all say power of two. Power of two. How many of y'all are here today know two people that like you? At least two. At least two. Y'all don't care if it's your mama, your sister, your daddy, your cousin. You got two, right? Pay attention to this, y'all. Because if you get this, you about to take off. When you get into TLC, you have a left leg and you have a right leg. Let's just say right here, you got Jeff and Janella Simpson. We got our left team, we got our right team, right?
My friend from high school, who we're not friends now, but we were friends in high school, she has 5 people on the team. Stormy Wellington has 300,000 people under her. And Stormy Wellington, by the way, has been doing this since 2007. And this MLM has been around since like the year 2000, 1999 to the year 2000. But they got popping like around 04. Stormy Wellington started doing this shit early, like around the time where she had just stopped being a stripper. And she was basically making money from like 2006. And she became a millionaire in 2007. So Stormy Wellington likes to go around telling people that she became a millionaire in like a year. She became a millionaire in a year, and that's how she did it. But in reality, it wasn't just off of retail. It wasn't just off of showing people artwork like, oh, hey, I got this tea. Oh, hey, I got this product. I got this. I got that. I got this. I got that. Like, it wasn't just like that. It was one of those things where she mainly made money just from recruiting people. So the main source of making money is recruiting people. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So that's what I started putting together, and I started realizing, yo, this bitch really fucking played me. She had me thinking that in reality, it's really just promotion. But in reality, the reason why she kept pushing and saying things like, oh, get your YouTuber friends, get your YouTuber friends. Like, the reason why she kept doing that for 3 days straight, and then eventually when she saw that I wasn't catching the hint, that's why she started, like, getting disconnected and, like, started sending me, like, one-line answers. Mind you, this bitch, who was my friend from high school, Chrissy, she literally didn't really teach me anything. All she really did was teach me how to sign up under her name, clicked approve, approved my email, did all that work, connected my card, and then I learned everything on my own. So, like, as far as, like, whatever the IBO score is, like, as far as, like, the triangle, she didn't use these phrases, which really what it is. She didn't tell me it was an MLM. She just told me that it was an online business. Oh, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. So she has me thinking that she's making money just from selling products, when in reality, the main source of income comes from residual income, which is basically signing people up under you. So that's where I'm just like, yo, mind you, this is literally within a 7-day span. A 7-day span, I'm figuring this out. So I'm literally on day 9. This is literally last month, April. I'm on day 9. And I finally decide, I'm gonna confront this bitch. I'm literally about to call her and cuss her the fuck out because I feel like I'm legitimately getting played. So I'm literally connecting the dots in my head. I'm mapping everything out. I'm writing notes. And I'm thinking, okay, so she told me A, sign your YouTuber friends up. B, she also told me, oh yeah, you know, it's not like you make money, you know, I make money, you make money, everybody wins. And then she also told me, sign 2 people under me, specifically 2 people. So then I call her on day 9. This is literally 9 days of me being in the company. And I call her, and I'm going the fuck off. I'm basically saying, am I in a fucking pyramid scheme? And then she was like, wait, what? No. And I'm like, no, because this shit sounds mad fucking shady. Like, I'm really not letting her talk. I'm going the fuck off. I'm like, no, this shit sounds mad fucking shady. It makes no fucking sense how I'm literally, you're pushing the fact that I gotta sign people up under me. And you're pushing the fact that this is residual income. And then you're also pushing the fact, you're not telling me a lot of things. Like, for one, you never told me that I only make X amount of money off selling certain products. And you never told me that I only make money if I recruit mad people. Like, you never told me all of that. You just made it seem like it was just promo. Like, fucking explain. Like, it makes no sense. And then she was like, whoa, calm down. You're being mad shady. Just calm down. I'm like, no, I'm not about to fucking calm down because this makes no sense. And she's like, Choice, I'm literally heartbroken. Like, I can't believe you would accuse me of being in a scam. I'm like, this sounds like a scam. Makes no sense. How did you tell me that this was literally just promo when in reality, it was literally just, I have to recruit people in order to, like, get in the top tier of the company.
Jeff goes out and he brings in Jackie over here. Jeff goes out and he brings in the Dotsons right here. The Dotsons go out, and the Dotsons been in business for 3 years. So right now the Dotsons, let's just say they got, let's say 20,000 people in their business. So that's already done. We can't do nothing about that. But right now, since we're in the pre-launch, y'all say pre-launch. We're in the pre-launch stages of Memphis, Tennessee. Here comes the man himself, Pastor Brown. Y'all do y'all pastor like that? That's a weak. Ooh, Pastor, I'm sorry to get you like that. We got the man himself, Pastor Brown. Y'all do y'all pastor like that? So Pastor Brown goes right here. Pastor Brown and his wife has a left leg of business, and they have a right leg of business. Yes. Please know that Stormy Wellington enrolled the great Jeff and Janella Simpson. Oh yeah, all right. Jeff and Janella Simpson, they go bring in the Dotsons. Yes. The Dotsons go and get the great Pastor Brown. Mm-hmm. Guys, the way this structure works is insane. Everybody goes in the business one behind the other. Yes. So even though Pastor Brown doesn't know Santana,
because that's really what it is. You have to recruit as many people as possible, and as they sell, they'll make you money, and then guess what? They'll recruit people, then they'll recruit people, then they'll recruit people, and that's how you get to the highest of the chart. That's how you get to the highest of the high. That's how you get on people like Stormy Wellington's level, who make so much fucking money off of this shit. That's how you make a lot of money. You make a lot of money just from recruiting tons of people, and the goal is to get to the top of the map. That's what the goal is, to get to the top of the map, become a top earner, which is basically director, then executive, and then even people like Trina has become like executive directors of TLC. So she's gotten to a point where Trina probably makes like thousands of dollars a week with literally just posting the picture like, oh hey, try this product, try this and this and that. And I'm telling her, these products are literally fucking overpriced as fuck, and it makes no fucking sense how you're literally trying to make it seem like it's all fun and games, it's all health and wellness, it's all, just trying to help people, y'all have goals to help people. This is a fucking mess. This makes no fucking sense. This is a fucking cult. Like, this sounds like a cult. It makes no sense. It sounds like a cult because y'all literally prey on vulnerable people, especially in this pandemic. A lot of people are getting preyed on. Yes, your uncle, your cousin, your this, your that are getting preyed on. And you know what's funny? This isn't the first time an MLM person has approached me. I just never realized it was an MLM because people literally are so desperate to get people under them that they're willing to clothe the fact that it's an MLM. For example, I have an uncle who's literally 50 years old who legitimately tried to get me to sign over MLM. He never told me it was an MLM. I never even realized this, but now that I look back a year ago, he was trying to get me onto an MLM because basically my uncle, who's like literally 51 years old, works for a company called HempWorks, which is another CBD company. All these fucking companies are unoriginal. They all specialize in CBD and makeup products and hair care products. So basically, my uncle worked for HempWorks, which basically he tried to get me on, but I was like, not interested. Only because you could tell that he was being like a little bit weird, and I could tell that it just didn't sound legitimate. So I didn't care to work with him. Then there's another company called Vector, which basically sells knives. They're a knife company, and they literally prey on vulnerable people to sell products for them. So the goal of this entire thing is to help the people who make the products skyrocket in sales, while there's literally people who are selling for MLMs, knocking on doors. They got wagons full of products that they spent hundreds of dollars on, knocking on doors saying, oh hey, you want to buy my product, this and this and that, oh hey, you want to buy this, oh this help me, da 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 da. There's even people who literally work for who literally claim they work for cable companies when in reality they're just walking around to random doors. Like, y'all ever get those random knocks on your door where people trying to sell you cable and internet, like, oh yeah, we work for AT&T and da 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 da, we can get you discounted da da da, and guess what, if you use my referral code, we can get you more money, and also you can join my team, because my brother also almost got sucked into one, because it's just one of those things where it's just people preying on vulnerable people who need work and need money, and they don't realize that they're only making the rich richer, and the poor and the vulnerable who need extra income and a side hustle or a business or a side hustle business or entrepreneurship. They're preying on people who are desperate for extra side hustle, when in reality they're only doing that because they know those people just want some extra money, but those vulnerable people are running in circles to get more people recruited under them. So basically the whole stick of it is, gotcha bitch, sign up under me. Oh, you just boosted me up a level. Now you gotta get someone and get them too, so that way you can sign them up and then you can get up to the top of the charts and you can become a top earner. And statistically, I did the research, and only 73 to 90% of people never make it. 73% of people who join an MLM literally never, ever become a top earner because they leave instantly. And also, back to the conversation. So as I'm going to fuck off on her, she's telling me, oh my god, I'm so sad that you would accuse me of scamming. It's not a pyramid scheme, because if it was, I would be making all this money. I wouldn't be making all this money because, Stormy, who's also in it too, she's a top earner. She's living her life. She's sipping margaritas on the beach and stuff and traveling the world.
Also, I want to point out that as I was going off on her on the phone, she had the nerve to be like, it's not like I'm making that much money. I only made $1 off of you. She literally told me that.
And also, these MLMs, quick tip. A lot of these MLMs do shady things where they literally have business trips. So they'll literally wear like these beautiful, nice clothes, and they'll basically like rent out resorts and rent out beach spots, and then basically it'll be somebody on the stage. So what they do is they'll serve cookies and tea and coffee, and they'll get everybody comfortable, and they show you like a ton of presentations, and then they get you to sign up for shit. What's funny is Family Guy did an episode similar to this, where basically they get you comfortable, they get you some wine, they let you kick back and relax, and then guess what? They show you a PowerPoint presentation, they feed you a sob story about how they make so much money, and then guess what? At the end, it's, oh, now you can sign up too, and all you gotta do is invest $100 in your own business, and you can be an entrepreneur. They do shady things like that. They throw out certain words to trap you, because they know if they tell you, oh, technically it's like a pyramid, technically it's an MLM, and you only make money truthfully and wholeheartedly if you're signing people under. Anyways, back to the phone conversation. So I'm going to fuck off on her, and she's trying to be like, feeding me a sob story, saying, Troyce, I watch your videos, and and Troyce, even you haven't even promoted the products yet. And I'm like, well, actually I have. I've been actually mentioning it in one of my videos, because I actually did mention it in one of my videos in the outro. I mentioned it at the end. And if you watch my video, you would know that I mentioned it one time recently. And then she was like, oh, well, I must have not seen that video. Bitch, you don't watch my fucking videos. You're a fucking liar and a fraud. You purposely lied to me and made it seem like you watch my videos and you're just a big fan and that you love my content. And in reality, you're just trying to make some money and spread positivity and bring health and wellness up and get me on so that we all can become rich and become bosses together. This is not entrepreneurship. This is a scam. So in reality, are all MLMs a scam? Not really. Are all MLMs a scam? Are most MLMs scammy and weird and raunchy? Absolutely. Because when it comes to MLMs, the goal for them is to get as many people as possible. And what's worse about MLMs is the simple fact that they're literally feeding people. This is what's a scam. They're feeding people the ideology that you can make it big just off of selling milkshakes. You can make it big just off of selling protein shake. You can make it big just off of selling pill supplements. Like, oh, you can make it big just off of retail. And also entrepreneurship, you can make it too. You can make it, and they throw out numbers like, you can make 50K, you can make 20K, you can make 30K. So be very wary for your moms, your kids, your uncles, your dads, your cousins, your high school mates, anyone, your rats, your roaches, if you got them, who are gonna have a whole bunch of supplements on their counter, tea pouches, and try to sell you shit profusely. Like, watch out for the people who haven't hit you up in a long time, haven't hit you up since high school, who are saying, oh, do you want to buy some tea for detox, in the midst of this pandemic? Do you want to boost your immune system? No, don't trust them, because a lot of times those people copy and paste messages, because majority of people that they send the messages to ignore the fuck out of them. So this is what you do. Instead of investing and buying products from these raunchy ass websites, you really can just go to Whole Foods and buy products that are actually verified and that are actually legit. There are so many products at Whole Foods that do the same exact thing, and they're a slight bit cheaper.
For example, sea moss. You could literally buy a big ass jar of sea moss for $30 on Amazon. Then they also sell things like black seed oil. Then there's moringa powder. Like a lot of powders that are from $10 to $15, $30 that actually give you nutrients. Then let's talk about ballerina tea. People are selling all these teas like, oh, this make you lose weight. Ballerina tea literally costs $6. Go on Amazon, it's $6. Buy this to lose weight. Now, let me just be very clear. The point of this video is not about the product. It's not about the fact that their products don't work. It's the simple fact of the system. Like, you see this ballerina tea? Honestly, save yourself a couple bucks and just buy yourself some ballerina tea for like $6. This box right here has like 13 pouches in it, and it's like $6. And you can get it at your Asian market. You can even get it on Amazon. They sell it at home good markets. Like, it's actually really good for you. It's $6.
All they really do when it comes to MLMs is they slap a fancy label on it. They put they put it in a pretty packaging, and then they basically put an influencer behind it, a celebrity behind it. Hence why people like Trina and Juju from Love and Hip Hop and so many YouTubers and influencers are in on this. So literally, I was literally getting schemed. Because for me, I didn't want to recruit people. That's what annoyed her. And that's why she kept pushing, recruit people. Because I think she was subliminally trying to tell me, oh yeah, my nigga, this is a scam. But you know, you got to find as many people as possible. They're like, wholeheartedly, this is my opinion. This is all subjective. But in reality, what is a scam is the fact that they're feeding you a dream. The dream they feed you, the numbers, the 80K, 20K they feed you, it's all a scam. And that's fucked up. They literally do shit like that just to fucking prey on you. So that way they can make residual income off of you for life. This sounds like some Diddy bad boy shit, and I'm not fucking with it. So that's just the entire story. And overall, I want everyone to be very, very wary. If you got uncles, cousins, brothers and sisters, if anyone that you never cared for has finally like randomly reached out to you trying to sell you a product and tell you that they got their own online store, don't fucking believe them. They're all frauds, they're all liars, and what they really want from you is to make residual income. They want to make money off of you, and then guess what? When you find two desperate people, you're up here, you sign two desperate people, you get it? Triangle, pyramid, bitch, triangle. So you sign two vulnerable people, and then you tell each of those people to sign two vulnerable people, and then they sign two vulnerable people, and the pattern continues, and the person who started the team gets higher to the charts. And I'm not trying to sit up here and make the rich richer. Those motherfuckers can kiss my ass. And what's even worse is a lot of people who are part of TLC are black people. Yes, majority of people who are on TLC are people of color and black people. And for all y'all black people that are on this shit, that are literally sitting up here, all y'all YouTubers, influencers that are sitting up here, and you're not being 100% transparent with the people that you're recruiting, and you're not being 100% realistic with them and telling them, okay, cool, you know, you're not going to make much money. You're really going to make more money if you recruit people. If you're not being transparent with them, you should be a fucking shame to yourself if you're a person of color and you're trying to recruit other people of color who are vulnerable and need money. Because me, I'm not vulnerable. I'm blessed enough to have a platform on social media so where I make money full time. But the fact that there's people out there willing to prey on innocent people who have kids, families, grandchildren, and mouths to feed, and then tell you, you can start your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all niggas deserve to burn in fucking hell. And some of y'all niggas need y'all fucking ass beat. And like I always say, y'all are going to hell in a fucking handbasket for lying to these damn people. Now, overall, in conclusion, are MLMs a scam? 85% of them are. 15% of them are doing real shit and get a bad name overall because there's a lot of shady companies who really just don't give a fuck about people and just want to make an extra buck. So for all these millionaires and billionaires that are creating these MLM platforms where they promise you to be an entrepreneur, or they promise to make you a marketing strategist and you could sell money and make money from home, don't believe in it. All these companies like Lula Rose, I think, Hempworks, TLC, all these other companies like Vector Knives where you sell knives, all these other companies where you have to sell products and you make majority of the money from recruiting people, it's a scam. Run, bitch, run! Anyone who's watching this video that feels offended and feels upset and feels some type of way, or they feel like I'm talking about them, I don't care if you're a YouTuber or an influencer or whatever the fuck, if you're watching this and you feel attacked, hi bitch! You should, because you're a fucking fraud. And yeah, you're not an entrepreneur, you're not self-made, you ain't doing nothing but making the rich richer, and you ain't doing nothing but being a part of a pyramid scheme and trying to get to the top of the chart. Fucking disgusting. But yeah, that's that for this video. Hope you guys learned a valuable lesson from me. Watch out for family and friends who are a part of these kind of schemes. They come in all different colors and shades. If they try to tell you, oh, we're not like the other MLMs, or we're not like this, or you know, we can help you make X amount of money. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Never work for anyone who doesn't give you a W-9 form, who doesn't give you a tax form to fill out. Because if your money can't be tracked, do not fuck with these people. Do not trust these people. These people will legit fuck you over. And what's funny was when I was trying to cancel my shit immediately, because literally I was only in it for a week. Keep that in mind. I was only in it for a week. As soon as I was trying to cancel it, I was trying to hit cancel and like disable everything. They literally told me, oh, you have to fax us a letter on why you want to quit. And they literally was like, oh, you have to send us a detailed email explaining why you want to quit. So it's not as easy to quit. Like, you literally have to go through a whole process just to have them drop you. And then guess what? They literally cancel and drop me like after like 2 or 1 month of inconsistency. So it was a process just to get dropped because so many people are leaving. And if you try to call them, they tell you just do it online because so many people are leaving at a fucking rapid rate. So, yeah. learn from my mistake and understand that make money the W-9, the W-2, the 1099 way. Make money where you get a tax form attached to it. Because if you're not getting a tax form and you're not filling out paperwork, a lot of times that money isn't legitimate. Unless that person is doing it from the kindness of their hearts and they're personally paying you. What the fuck do I look like with my platform that I've worked so hard for to promote products just to get $20 off of each sale? Like, commission, really? And then this bitch, Chrissy, had them tell me, okay, Choice, how much do you want to make? Don't leave just yet. Like, she was literally begging me to stay after I cussed her the fuck out. I'm like, what kind of shit is this? You niggas are part of a fucking cult. For all I know, y'all niggas could be fucking plotting on me, trying to throw me in a van and cut me in a billion pieces and shit. She was trying to get me to stay and was like, nah, just stay. Like, okay, Choice, how much money do you really want to make out of this? I'm like, I threw a random number and I was like, hell, fucking $2,000 a month. And then she was like, $2,000 a week. And then she was like, well, all you need is 100 sales. And if you stay, it's just like, she just missed the entire point. She gave me a little fake apology, which wasn't real because I called her ass out on it. And I was like, okay, stop kissing my ass. Stop telling me you're a fan of me. Stop telling me you're heartbroken because you're not. Like, you're not. I saw right through her. I did mad research. These people about the MLMs are a cold. Don't trust them. I'm gonna end it here. This video's already long enough, and I hope someone gained enough from this. And if you're an influencer or a celebrity that's mad about this, wham, bitch, kiss my ass. That's what you get for being a part of a fucking scheme and preying on vulnerable people. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And yeah, bye.
Who do you who do you love? Who do you That's all the words I know.